I think I'm not sure.
I got you.
It's just 15-inch MacBook Pro.
I got you.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I know about it. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm Jordan. And,
I'm Dakota.
I've seen you training up there a bunch of times, and you're up there like every day, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I looked you up on Facebook and stuff like that, and I saw that you climbed Mount Everest.
My wife's going to Everest. We did Machu Picchu together though.
Oh, okay. That's
so down in Peru. My wife's going to Everest in May.
Okay.
She's also in the fitness industry. She's a yoga and massage therapist.
Oh, really? Sweet.
Yeah.
I saw a picture on your Facebook page. And I thought it's really cool.
Yeah. Well, I climbed Everest on the ladder, Jake's ladder.
Oh, ladder.
That might be where you saw.
Yes, I saw the picture of Everest. I was like, man, did he take that?
Yeah, she's not going to summit it, but she'll go to base camp. But then I did 29,000. I think it's like 35 feet on a ladder.
Gotcha.
In 6 days. So.
Gotcha. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, so we'll just go with the basics right now. So, what type of education or certifications do you have?
Okay, so I went to Zangel High School, graduated from there, and then went to Bethany College where I played basketball. It's a Division III liberal arts school. From there, I got a bachelor's in psychology leaning towards physical therapy. So it's basically a double major in pre-med and psychology.
Okay.
From there, once I graduated, I started my master's at OU. Found out I was done with school. I wasn't going to keep going. And so,
after the masters, or
during? During the masters. So within the first quarter, I was like, I'd always told myself once I got my bachelor's, I was going to be done. I was like, I want to go get my master's. And once I got there, I didn't. So I stopped, and then I got my certification through ACSM, and been working ever since. So about 7 years in now.
7 years?
Yeah.
I answered my next question. How long? And so you said you're ACSM?
Yeah.
Right? Do you, is that the one that you
live
by, or?
Yeah, so everyone can teach their own. For some people, different avenues may be better for them, but for personal training, in my opinion, it's considered the gold standard.
Yeah.
You can get your CS through NISCA and stuff like that. That's very well respected as well. So definitely have a lot of respect for it.
Yeah.
But when I applied to be able to be taken on, and at that point I was looking to get some extra hours working for the facility as well.
Gotcha.
Once I said I was ACSM certified, it's like, hey man, you're in.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Over at AZ, they're thinking about offering an ACE certification course.
Yeah, I think ACE is good too.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to look into that and probably just take that just to get my certification in there. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, and like I said, they're all good routes and avenues. Another one of the trainers upstairs, I believe he's certified in ACE and lets you do everything you want to do.
Yeah.
For what I was looking for, ACSM just seemed like the right path for me.
Yeah, I got you. And then also, after I graduate and stuff, I'll probably go into strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
I like training athletes.
Yeah, that's great.
But my intention was to train disabled veterans.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
Open up my own gym for them and stuff.
Yeah.
But after my internship this summer, it was with athletes, so I gained respect for the strength and conditioning stuff.
Where'd you do that at?
It was at Showtime.
Okay, yeah.
With Nick
Nice.
Showman.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So that was a lot of fun. I learned a lot.
I bet so.
Yeah. So we'll just continue on. So how you started training yourself? What motivated you to go into the fitness industry?
Okay, so like I said earlier, I went to college to play basketball, so that was something I've always been in shape my whole life. So I don't have the story of I used to weigh a bunch overweight and then came down. We played at a very high level in high school. One of the top teams in the state each year, so it was just something I always wanted to stay towards the top.
Gotcha.
And then once I got done, I just kept doing what I always knew. Just trained and started giving people what works for me, and then started realizing what works for me doesn't work for everybody. So trying to just keep finding these avenues, and it was kind of just that game. I don't have any more basketball games, so what's the next challenge? I have this person who can't lose with what I like to do, so let's develop and become a better trainer overall, and learn some new stuff, and then boom, they lose it.
Yeah, that's sort of my story too. I played sports all through high school, and I'm into like the sports rec club, which
nice.
does a whole bunch of sports and stuff like that. And like I just been in sports all my life. I can coach volleyball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I started with my mom. She is the head coach at Licking Valley.
Okay, is that where you went to high school?
Yeah, that's where I went to high school, and I helped her coach. Too bad there wasn't a men's volleyball team.
Yeah.
I played with them, and then I played some club volleyball in Columbus. And now I'm going to be coaching my own volleyball team this
pretty
spring.
cool.
So I'm looking forward to that. And then, so now that you're like sort of settled down in this facility, like what are your future goals?
I just want to keep being as involved in our community as possible. I've always been in our community, other than when I went away to school. So just keep trying to change lives. One of my clients, he lost 100 pounds in about 10 to 12 months. So just seeing that transformation was awesome for me. So if I can keep that going, just keep building my brand, and my wife keep building her brand, that's what I'd like to do.
Would you want to eventually open up your own gym, or would you?
I think our market. I think that's a great question. I think our market right now in Zanesville is very saturated with a lot of gyms.
Gotcha.
So I don't think right now I would want to. But down the road, I think that would be all trainers' ultimate goal is to have their own place.
Gym. So
I'd probably wait till the time was right. Saw the market was where I wanted it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely
understand.
It's always intriguing.
It is very intriguing, especially with the veterans and stuff that I want to help.
Yeah.
Like, there's not very many of those around here. So,
and that are truly about the veterans.
Yeah.
I think that's big.
Yeah. So that's hopefully I can get there someday.
Yeah.
But,
I think that speaks a lot do as a person too for wanting to do that.
my family's been in the military. Like my mom was in the military. My dad, my grandpa, my uncle.
Oh wow, yeah.
And my stepdad, he passed away over in Afghanistan.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I realized how much they're actually sacrificing after that happened. So
It made it real.
It made it real, very real.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah. So back to the training. Anyway, so when you train your clients, like how do you pre-test like an individual? Or
So first off, when they come in, I have to sit down just like this with them. We usually come over here and I talk to them about their history, where they're at now, and talk to them about their goals.
Gotcha.
Because I may look at someone, and at first that's the biggest thing I had to do. Just because I see someone walk in, they could be overweight. Losing weight may not be their goal. It may be, hey, they're a really good tennis player, but being overweight, they're okay with that, but they have other things they want to focus on. I can't just go to what I want. It's all geared towards them.
They want.
So after we talk about their goals and aspirations, I have a general run through that I like to run through. A lot of functional movements, just see where their core is at, see where the range of motion, mobility is. Then test them on push-ups, squats. If I see them go into a squat and then they're hinging way forward, there's some things we need to shore up before we start touching weight.
Gotcha.
And then I'll get them on some form of cardio. Some people can't do the treadmill; they're scared of the treadmill. Some people don't want to run or walk, so I put them on the elliptical and just see when they start to get tired.
Okay, I gotcha. So it's just testing them until
Try to get a really good baseline. I like to find myself on one to 3 times together, and I know exactly where you're at for the most part. Make some big movements.
So like at my internship at Showtime, the method that they used to train was called the conjugate method.
Yeah.
You've heard of that? Is there like a certain method that you use, or do you?
So I work with a lot of athletes, but I also work with a lot of general population as well. So for them, I try to find what's going to get them excited. So I grew up in the BFS time frame, starting off 10-8-6, and then going on 5x5, just keep working our way down. I find that I like to work with a lot of different methods too, just because you may come in and say, hey man, I'm conjugate. All right, well let's look into it as much as possible and let's gear it towards your wants and needs. I don't like to just say, this is me, this is exactly what I want, because every person I work with is so different. Where one thing works with one of them, another one they don't even want to. Those kind of reps aren't intriguing to them. You got some rep warriors, and then you got some people who just want to move a bunch of weight. And so I just kind of talk to each person on an individual basis
and what their likes and stuff like that. So, I understand that.
It's a generic answer, but it's worked out really well for me. And then a lot of times, some of the kids, when they come, their coaches will send with them. So I work with a kid, he's a goalie for Notre Dame. he comes in, and I'm just kind of continuing his stuff while he's home, and we're just doing a lot of speed and agility stuff and trying to complement what his coach already has him doing.
Okay.
So that way I'm not stepping on toes or trying to revamp everything in a month time frame that we're together.
That's sort of opposite of what Nick does when he encourages people to come back to him, and he will do his way.
Yeah.
So I like doing what their coaches gave them. Mm-hmm. So
and some of them come home and say, "Hey, I want your stuff. Hey, we're going to do my stuff."
Yeah.
But then from there, some of them say, "Hey, man, I need to keep following this." I've had some D2 kids that their coaches want them to follow that, and they have to have numbers written down for them. So their parents will send them to me, or I've had a good relationship with them, and they know they're going to do better if I'm with them right there, pushing them, making sure they're safe, having a spotter. So I take my ego aside from that. Not saying anything about him, but just me, I just step back away from what I really enjoy, and I just try to make it best for them.
Yeah.
We said every time someone comes through the door, it's all about you. I'm out of the picture.
Yeah, I gotcha. And so would you take stuff from their program and implement it?
Yeah. I try to be a sponge.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one specific method that is universal. This is it. It's the best one, because then everyone would do it.
Yeah.
If there was something like that.
There's no magic button.
And I like following his stuff. I think he does a good job with his athletes and all of his clients, and have a lot of respect for him.
Yeah.
So definitely not saying anything about the way he does.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But for me, I like trying different things and doing different things. If you think about it, I've done it for 7 years. I want to do it for another 30 years.
You have to change it up sometime.
Just keep having fun with it. Yeah, exactly. If I did the same thing each day, I would be like, all right, when do I get out of here?
Yeah. I'm the same way. I started with, I did CrossFit for a little bit, and I love that, and I've just been changing it every once in a while.
Keep evolving.
Yeah. So that's just the type of person I am, I guess.
Yeah.
Just like you. So is there a certain type of population that you like training the most?
When I first started, I loved, and I still do, love working with athletes. And working with elite athletes. I've had 5 kids in the last 5 years go D1, so that's something that I really, really enjoy.
Yeah.
But then again, I was thinking about this today. I was thinking about questions you may ask. One group I love are the people who haven't worked out for a long time.
Yeah.
I have a woman who she's never really been a workout person her whole life. She turned 50, and her gift to herself was me. So she started training with me, and she goes 2 to 3 times a week, every week. She looks the best she's looked in, 25 years.
Really inspiring. It gets you your hopes up. I must be doing something right.
Yeah.
You know?
And she's so excited every time she comes in. Her goal right now is to do a 10-minute plank in perfect form, and she did 7 minutes the other day.
Dang.
And this is someone who, maybe when she was in high school she did some of that stuff, but I don't think she was ever really truly an athlete. She might have played some stuff, but never, hardcore.
Yeah.
Every day. So now it's her thing. I drove by it the other day. She was running 6 miles outside.
That's awesome.
So it's stuff like that. Anything where I can see a good bit of improvement, I really get excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to feel.
Yeah, I agree. I see all the stories and stuff like that where somebody dropped 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And I want that. I want to see that with my training too.
Exactly.
I'm training my mom, and
oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm starting to do that, and I'm slowly starting to see improvements too. So it's making me kind of happy and wanting me to go into it a little bit more. So.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is all those improvements come in so many different ways. I was just with a woman, and right now she's not seeing the scale move very much.
Gotcha.
But she's just now starting to realize, all right, there's so many different buckets. She has to get the workouts consistent, and she has to get the diet consistent, and then get her sleep, and all of the stresses and everything like that. And then now she's starting to see some things move, but it's not on scale, but inches are moving, her mentality's changing, she's wanting to be in here as opposed to, oh man, I got to go to the gym. So those changes are the first thing that happen. I get excited for that as well.
Yeah, and that's just the hard part, is getting people to understand that it takes time.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot that goes into living a healthy life.
Absolutely.
And how would you motivate others to continue?
Right, and that's another thing you come back to is each person's their own individual thing. One person, it may be, hey, just turned 50. We need to make sure that these next 10 to 20 years are very beneficial years, as opposed to declining after 50. She's improving.
Yeah.
How many people say that? But then my athletes, it's finding that button. One of my clients, he's one of the best athletes I've ever worked with, but he's very introverted. So me being in his face, yelling and screaming, that's not going to get done.
Yeah.
But me finding his niche and finding what's going to push him, what drives him, what's his needs, and having deep conversations with him, that's what gets him going. And then we talk about the plan over the next 4 years, and it's like a switch is just turned on and ignited. But then I have another kid, the more raw I can be, I mean, he just starts getting pumped up. So I think just knowing your clients, having that personal relationship, I think that's huge.
Yeah. And so, like, when it goes, like, do you train them with nutrition and stuff like that?
So with that, I think that's one of the biggest things where personal trainers go awry. I think that they start operating outside of their scope of practice. I'm sure as you've learned, we can get general guidelines, but once we put something down on paper, like I want you to eat this, and this, we're acting as a dietitian. Gotcha. So I'll talk to them about general guidelines, tips, facts, things like that. Yeah. But outside of that, I don't say, hey, I want you to do this type of diet or this type of diet, because what works for me and what works for you, you may get irritation, you may get very, very sick. So I try to steer clear of that and refer them to dietitians in our area. Because then, I mean, you're willing to pay to come work with me. Hey, let's complete the circle. Go sit down with them, talk to them about your dietary needs, and then they can put together the best plan for you. And now it's a team effort. So as opposed to me just saying, yeah, I kind of like following nutrition because I'm in the fitness world. I want them to go to the best in their field. So
do you have like somebody that they recommend and stuff like that?
I just recommend them to Genesis. And Genesis has dietitians from there. Gotcha. The other ones I know in town are in different fields now, so I just kind of refer to Genesis, and it's been a good thing.
Okay, nice. Another type of training, I guess, is becoming more popular is the online training.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're more of an in-person type of guy. So, like, how do you feel about the online training?
I think it's something that's definitely worth looking into. I may be looking into it right now as well. But it's just one of those things. I think people really need to do their homework on if they're going to go that route and make sure that you still have that relationship with your clients. Yeah. Because I think that one-on-one basis is huge. Yeah. I know a lot of people feel that what I do upstairs may be a thing of the past in the next 20 years. I don't agree with that. Yeah. Just because, one, people need spotters, especially if they're going to do, serious training. Yeah. You need that reliability that, hey, I have to be here. Responsibility that Dakota's waiting on me. I have to get to the gym or, I'm not going to go. Yeah. So I think it's here to stay and going to be there. But I definitely think it's a good avenue for a side business or anything like that. And some of those guys and girls on there, they do a great job promoting themselves, and they can make it their sole business, get sponsorships and stuff. I don't see that being my full thing, because I like the one-on-one way too much. Yeah. And I have some people that go 2 people at a time, 3 people at a time, and I consider that one-on-one as well. Yeah.
And I agree, it's not going, like, the one-on-one, it's here to stay. Like, that social aspect of training and just, like, getting to know people and stuff like that, and especially as they age, like, they'll need that social aspect in the fitness.
Absolutely.
Stuff like that.
Absolutely. And then how do you know if your form's good?
Yeah,
I mean, you can do this stuff, but if you have us together, that's what, if I do pursue this route, I'll tell people, I think you should meet with me at least once a week so we can check on things. Yeah. But then, if you want to do this stuff on your own, absolutely. Yeah,
I definitely agree with all that. Yeah. So, when you said you schedule it on Sundays, all your scheduling, like, what does your daily work schedule look like?
So I'm here from 6 to 8 every day, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Some days I may have a 2-hour lunch break, but that's kind of the schedule that I've set up. I like to work about 50, 60 sessions a week. I've been blessed to have a good clientele base, and all my clients are great people and fun to work with. So I never think, I'm going to have a 12-hour day today. It's going to be rough. My days feel like a 6 to 8 hour work day. Yeah. Before I know it, I'm done. So I have a very understanding wife, and she works similar schedule. I'm sure when we have kids, it'll look more of the 6 to 4 or whatnot.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I like getting in here early and being with people, and then during that time frame, I have my own workout as well. So I just consider that part of the work day. Yeah. Working on the business card.
so. Yeah. Is there like when you schedule it? Do you schedule like a grace period in between?
Yeah, I try to just kind of look, see how it's flowing. Like every day is different. So yesterday I worked out in the morning. Tonight I'm working out when I get off. So it just you gotta see when you're a trainer, you go off your clients' needs, and part of their needs is their time schedule.
Yeah.
So if I have a 3-hour window break, I try to get a really good one, maybe even 2 in during today.
Yeah.
But then tomorrow I may not get a long one. It may just be cardio in the morning or something.
Yeah. That was one of my questions later on. Like, how often do you get to?
I like to work out at least 5 times a week.
Okay.
So I always schedule that I'm gonna work out every day because you know how life happens. Sometimes something may pop up, or you got to put out this fire, or do that. So
I gotcha.
Shoot for 7. If I get a minimum of 5 in, I'm good. So I just ran a half marathon. But I like to lift heavy too. So my training, I like to be a Swiss Army knife. I'm not going to be the strongest. I'm not going to be the strongest in the world, but I'm not going to be the ultimate fastest. But I like to think I can be the best athlete I can be. Just coming back because that was always my training. I needed to be strong. I needed to be fast.
Conditioned and I'm same way in that too. So like just all around athlete. Yeah, I definitely agree.
That's my training. I guess that's probably going back to the conjugate question and how he likes to do that one thing, which that's awesome, and he's really good at that, and his clients get really good results from it. Yeah. I like to dabble in a lot of different things. Yeah. And then my clients, they're people too that they're not all athletes. So if I give them the same thing over and over, they're gonna be like, Dakota, I gotta go do something else. So I just try to see what they're feeling and kind of go from there.
Gotcha. Sweet. And so we'll move away from the training aspect just a little bit and more of the social life. Mm-hmm. How do you manage your time between family and friends and your clients?
At first it was tough. It was tough because I was getting up so early. Everyone's staying up till at least 11, hanging out and everything. Yeah. So that was an adjustment period for me, and just finding. I used to work Monday through Saturday. I'd get about 60, 70 sessions in a week, and that's just in the sessions. That's not prep or anything like that. So I definitely was working too much. Yeah, and kind of dialed back. But it's fun. I consider my workouts social because some of my clients come and work out with me during my session. Yeah. So I've been blessed that my work is social. It is fun. It is an escape for me. But then I like to hunt a lot. I think hunting's been big for me because I can take a step back. No one can get a hold of me. No one's
sitting out there and
I'm not talking. Quiet. Yeah, because I talk 12 hours a day. So if I can get out there and just shut up and don't do anything, I'm good.
The more fun you're having, time flies.
Exactly.
That's the same. Like, I experienced that when I was at my internship this summer. Like, I would go in for 4 hours and it'd be done just like that. I didn't realize how much I would like, because I'm more of a quieter person. Yeah. And so I didn't realize how much I would like helping others as much as I did when I started. So.
Over the course of this next 4 years, from when you start college till the 4 years after, I feel like you evolve so much and you start to become the person you want to be. Yeah. I know everyone has their own variation of that, but for me, I did. I thought I wanted to be a physical therapist, and I ended up not going that route, and I ended up in the perfect route for me.
Yeah. So that's understandable. It's just how life works, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And so that would be the hardest part for me too, scheduling around family and friends, since I'm really family oriented and stuff like that. So what do you think is the hardest part? Of training?
Remembering you. That's it. You gotta decide what. That's why I like Sunday, because I can always consider Monday the first day of the week because of school and everything. Monday was always day one. So Sunday I can look ahead and plan for the week and say, hey, what do my wife and I want to do this weekend? What do I want to do this coming weekend? So starting next week, my Fridays get cut in half because that's going to be a hunt afternoon for me.
Oh, it's all hunt season.
Yeah, it's all hunt. Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday now. But I plan for that. So I know Monday through Thursday, let's get it. Let's buckle down. If we got to do 12-hour days, we'll do that. Because then I have a 2.5-day weekend. Yeah. Just set apart what you want, and then remember your worth. We get caught up in taking care of everybody else, but we can't take care of everybody else unless we take care of us. Exactly. Part of that's having fun, being social, because otherwise you get lost in it.
Excuse me. first started, like, was this your only job, or did you have a side job?
When I first started, I was training, and then I was an exercise specialist for. So the MRC used to be a section of it used to be Genesis Lifestyle and Fitness Center. So where Nautilus is now, that used to be us.
Gotcha.
So then we were, to my understanding, we were donated here, and we became an entity of the MRC.
Gotcha.
But I did exercise specialty work for maybe 6 months, and my training started taking off, and I could get those hours up. But I was teaching boot camps and classes like that. And I was also being a basketball rep. So I was keeping busy, doing a lot of different things as my clientele built. And I think that's important.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, for a trainer just starting off, just like, I'm going to be a trainer. Great. Well, how are you going to get clients? How long is it going to take? Yeah. It doesn't just happen like that.
Yeah. How did you build your clientele?
But just marketing, so being social in the community. Like reffing was big. Being from Zanesville helped a lot because I had a lot of connections. Like I said, our basketball team was really good, so people came to our games, they knew our names. And then just being active in the community, fundraising, not fundraising, but volunteering, going to fundraisers, stuff like that. Just being a face in the community, helping out when you can, and when you take opportunity of it, do it.
And, like, people use online stuff for advertising too. Do you do any of that?
A little bit. Facebook and Instagram are my main two. I'm on Snap, but I don't do business stuff on Snap. Just kind of have fun. I do client spotlights each week. So on Monday, I'll post about a client, what they've been doing, what they need from me, our time together. This past one was what my first athlete ever worked with. She's still with me 7 years later.
Gotcha.
I think that's what speaks volume. People want to see that. I'm very blessed that one of my kids go to school at Notre Dame, Bowling Green, Washington State, stuff like that. What people want to see too, like, all right, what about me, the non-athlete, that I want to be with you for the next 10 years and just be consistent and know that face. Think about it, you like your friends because you know what they are. You know they're going to be consistent. You can rely on them. People want that in a trainer too.
Showing that you recognize them.
Exactly.
Person too.
Yeah. So that just trying to word of mouth is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
If people like you, they're going to tell their friends about you. They're going to want their friends to do it.
Yeah.
We all want our groups to be together.
Yeah. I gotcha. Yep. That's pretty much the bulk of all the questions. And, like, is there any other tips that you would
just know your worth when you start off?
Yeah.
I feel like one of my things was I started off a little bit too cheap, but then from there you're an uphill battle because how are you going to tell people? Yep, now it's this much. You can't jump a ton right away. So figure out what you're worth, what you want to make, and stick to that. If you don't get, say you get 20 clients, but you could have had 30 if you were cheaper. Well, now you're making just as much, but you're not working as much.
Yeah. Good. How much do you charge your?
Mine's $50 an hour. So I charge $50 an hour, and then I work here, so I can pay a percentage to be a trainer here.
Gotcha. So, like, do you work like under an MRC or?
No,
are you, like,
I'm a separate entity, so I'm my own business.
Gotcha.
And then if I want to take days off, I take days off. You got to be smart with that too, though, because one, how much money you want to make. Two, are your clients gonna be cool with you taking off? A month at a time or anything like that. So just kind of it's a give and take game.
Yeah.
But I started off, I was charging $30 an hour, which is good money. Definitely good money, but I didn't know exactly what the market was, and the market was higher than that. So there for a while, I was charging $40, and it was a good spot. But now I just turned 30, so I was ready for my next move, and bumped it up.
Gotcha. Sweet. That was the problem. I'm stuck where I'm at. Like, I want to start training, but I don't know how to start training, build clients and stuff like that. So,
What market do you want to be in?
right now, just more athletes or just everyday person.
Zanesville, Newark, where you think?
Probably Newark area.
Yeah.
So.
I think the biggest thing is just getting active in the community and establishing, hey, this is me, this is what I'm doing. When you set that down and start putting it out there, find out what gym you want to work in.
Yeah.
Work out in that gym.
That's
Meet people, talk to them, but don't do over the top things, but get a shirt with your name on it. It says personal trainer or something like that. Anything you can do to stand out or start doing things in there, people want to talk in the gym because then they're not working as much. So it's like, hey man, how you doing? I know you said you're quiet, but just introducing yourself, just saying, hey man, what's up? My name's Jordan. I'm a trainer here. If you need anything, let me know.
All right.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
And then from there, they talk, and it just grows.
And I also saw that you had the Dakota Max 5K challenge.
Yeah.
That's the shirt you're wearing now.
Yeah.
But like, when did you start like running your own events?
So that was 4 years ago that I started that, and I just knew I was ready for another step, and I didn't know what I wanted that step to be or what I wanted the race to become or be. But at first, I just started donating. I think the first year I donated like 10 to 15% of the net proceeds to the Cancer Care Center at Genesis. I did it here, and then now I have my own scholarship established. So if you're graduating Muscatine County athlete, so as long as you live in Muscatine County, you went to one MBL schools that are in Muscatine County or English City schools, then you're eligible.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and this was the first year, and the funds came from the race. I'm not continuing that anymore, but the scholarship will continue.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome. Just like, so you're not continuing the challenge anymore?
The challenge will be done. So I had a great, it was great success. Just a lot of work. Now we'll probably start getting ready to have a family, stuff like that. So you got to start figuring out your hours. You want to do, that's another thing with training. People are going to try to pull you every which way. And I'm a yes guy, so like
the same way.
I want to help. I want to do everything. I want to be involved in this, that, and the other. But eventually, like, you got to know your worth. You got to know what you want, how many hours you want to work, what kind of money you want to make, what extra stuff you want to do, and then once you decide that stuff, stick to it.
Yeah.
Down the road, you can always change that, but that's what I'm just. Once I turned 30, I was like, I want this, this, and this.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Well, this has been really helpful.
Good. I hope so. If you need anything in the future, man, feel free to know how to find me. My number's everywhere, so you can get me on social media, text me.
Yeah.
Anything.
Text you if I have a question or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm here to help.
Awesome.
What? How much longer do you have in school?
I'm a junior this year, so
okay. One more year.
One more year.
Yeah, I got you. Just stick with it, keep working hard, and find out what you like. I mean, that's the big thing. And if it's a little bit of everything, it's cool. Because then when people come through the door, that's what I like. So I like going really fast. So my goal right now is I want to break 5 minutes in a mile. Okay. So I'm 5:09. So I want to break that sub loss. My main goal is to be like Raylan. That's my main thing.
You got a long way to go.
No doubt. But then I also like to lift heavy too. So pulled 5, squatted in 4s, bench 330, 325, something like that. So like I said, I'm not the biggest guy, but I like to move weight. I like to move. People like to see that stuff.
Be functional.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So now, don't get me wrong, I love to bench 500 and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
awesome.
That's just not me, you know. So, but that's what Showtime they do really well at. Like I said, I got a lot of respect from them. I got a lot of respect for them and what they do. Honestly, I like following all the people. I don't see the other people as competition, just because there's so many people in the world.
Yeah.
So
I like to see what you can.
Exactly.
Just learn from them.
I like to see other people do well. Hopefully, people like to see me do well.
Yeah.
I'd like to see us all together. I mean, that's kind of, people don't see
I
it
mean,
that way.
it is a big fitness industry, and like some people think of it as like a big giant family because like everybody's learning from each other and everything like that. I see that a lot.
If there was one master plan, we'd all do it.
Yeah.
You know, there's not. It's just, hey, what's going to work for you, do you.
Yeah.
Try not to get hurt.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it is.
Yeah.
So
if you need anything,
I appreciate it.
I mean that too.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Hey, my pleasure.
Yeah.
So this is for an online class?
Yes.
Gotcha. How's that work? You just submit stuff and...
Yeah, pretty much. We'll